Hello and welcome back. So now in this tutorial we are going to do some configurations to avoid our sent mails from landing into a spam folder. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to make some configurations related to SPF, DKIM and SSL certificates in order to make our email a spam free. So how we are going to do that? So let's see the details. So firstly, there is some problem in VestaCP SSL when it comes to email. So we are going to configure the SSL certificate for email whenever we are sending an email. So by default, it uses self-signed certificate, and we are going to replace it with our SSL certificate that we will obtain for our Vesta panel. So like mainly if I say in our case, our main server URL is vpanel.greentute.com. So that we will be using. So whatever the SSL certificate that is assigned for vpanel, that we will be using for our email. Apart from that, we will be also setting our DKIM, DMARC and SPF records in order to avoid a spam. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, what we will do is we will open this one, and firstly we need to go to our putty and log in into our VPS server. So here I will type my host name, that is vpanel.greentute.com, hit enter, and I will log in as root, and again use the password that you received in your email, hit enter. So now I am logged in. So first thing is here we have to enable SSL for our vPanel. You can also use this SSL as your default SSL from GreenTute, but I will be using the SSL from vpanel.greentute.com as default SSL. So just click on edit, and here I will enable SSL as earlier we used to do, and then click on save. So now once it is generated, let's check again. Yeah, so now it's generated. So now what we will do, we'll go to our putty again, and here we will go to firstly this path to check that if it is generated successfully or not. So always remember, this is username. So currently we are in admin username, so we are going with this folder. But if you are doing this thing with your any other user account like demo or something like that, then you need to replace it, and the same goes with this one also. Okay, so like here now we will enter into this path firstly. So cd space enter, and if you see here we are having a lot of SSL certificates, right? So for whatever we have enabled, it is coming here. So what we are going to use is like these two. So as you can see, PM and KUI key. So these two we are going to use mainly. So we are going to make a link. So now what we need to do is we need to go to firstly this folder, cd space, and here we will check. So you can see we are having two certificates, but we don't need these two certificates because these two are self-signed certificates. Okay, so we will delete these two certificates right away. So rm minus rf, and this one, and the space, this one also. So this will delete these two files, and hit enter. So now as you can see, we are not having any files anymore. So now we will use these two commands. So in our case, we are having vpanel dot greentute.com, right? So just put it like that, yeah. And now copy, paste it here, hit enter. Again go to this one, copy, paste, hit enter. And now we will do ls-la. So now you can see files are getting displayed and it is linking. So like it is picking the link from this one. So this one is acting as certificate.crt and this one is acting as certificate.key. So now we need to give permission to our Debian exim. So Debian exim is the is a service which is used to send emails. So basically now we will be giving the permission to this user, means Debian exim, to access those certificates. So here also we need to firstly change bpanel.greentube.com, and here also we will update it like that, and then copy, go to here, paste, hit enter. So it is saying like command this is not found. So firstly we need to install it. So let us install it firstly. So again command is here only, so I will just paste it here in case it is not installed for you. Just you can install using this command. So now it is installed. Now we will again copy, paste it, hit enter. Yeah, and now select this one, paste, hit enter. So now it is done. So now we are good with SSL certificate for our emails. Now we need to do is we need to set our DMARC, SPF and anti-spam. Okay, so if you go to email, so currently we don't have any emails in any of the accounts, right? So if you go to DNS and if you go to any of the DNS, like if I open greentube.com, so you see we are having DMARC here and we are having SPF also here. Okay, DKIM we don't have. So what we will do now, we will firstly create a email account. Okay, so let's create a email account first. So I will create an email account for greentube.com. So I will keep it like you can say admin@greentube.com, and password I will put something generate. Okay, so let me copy this password and paste it here. Yeah. So now I will create an ad, click on add. So now it is done. So now if I go to DNS again and if I go to Greentube, so here I need to add record mainly. So these are the record that we need to add. So first one is DKIM, then is DMRC, and then is SPF. Okay, so the SPF you have to update it with this particular line. Okay, so basically here you have to enter your IP address. Okay, so take your IP address. So go to IP. This is our IP address. We will take this IP address, go here, replace it, and we are going to use this one in our SPF record in order to make it a spam proof. So now here I will paste it and then save. So this record has been updated. So the next record is DMARC. So DMARC, for DMARC we need to have one mail also, so that it can report any of the mail which is like not correct, which failed while sending, so that needs to be reported. So we'll create one email also. So like we will go again here and we will create one more email. So just add account, mail@greentube.com, generate some password and then add it. So you can change password anytime. So now we will add here mail@greentube.com, here also mail@greentube.com, and this is our DMARC. So just go to DNS again, go to records, and here in DMARC click edit, and then here just paste it. So done. So now we are left with DKIM. So let us generate DKIM key. So if you go to mails and you click on this one, greentube.com edit. So to enable DKIM, firstly we will disable this DKIM support and then we will save it. And then we will re-enable it and then we will again save it. So now again go to DNS and go to greentube.com, and if you see here, this DKIM has been generated successfully. Okay, so these are the basic initial setting that needs to be present in your mail when you are sending to any of the popular mail servers like Google, Yahoo or Outlook. So like they will be firstly validating your DMARC, DKIM and SPF record to validate if it is coming from correct server or not. So if you have these settings in your mail, then you may possibly protect yourself from landing into a spam folder when sending to any of the popular mail servers. So I will be giving these all details that you have seen there here in the file, so you can copy it and use it from there. Okay, apart from that, let's we have created two email, right? So let's see one email, how it comes. So like this one we will try to open. So just to open it, just firstly copy this one and see here open webmail option is there. So just click on that one. So clicking on that one will take you to this page. Here you need to enter your username, and I have already saved my password, so this was the password. So I will use this password and then log in. So as you can see, I am successfully logged in. So from here you can send mail, like simply click on compose and you can compose a mail and you can send it to anyone. The same way, if any mail comes, then you can receive it in your inbox. Okay, so that's all for email. I hope you can make it perfect. Again, the spam anti-spam that we did, like anti-spam setting. Again, the anti-spam setting that we did is to make email verified from server. Okay, but still when you are sending mail, you need to check your email subjects and descriptions and contents in order to avoid it from landing into a spam folder. Okay, thank you. Now let us see. So I will meet you in next lecture. See you in next lecture. See you in next lecture.